share the history of Israel with my audience?
So it depends on where we want to start. There was a Jewish state. There was a Jewish state in Israel, in the land that is called Israel in Judea, 2,000 years before Christ. So it's about 4,000 years ago. The Jewish states were existing until about 136 after Christ. And then the Romans took the Jews into exile out of Jerusalem. Islam started in 600, so about 500 years later. And the Temple Mount that was in where today is Al-Aqsa was built there on 1100. So this is, if we go all the way back to history. Then after 2,000 years of history and after the Holocaust, where the Nazi regime tried to kill and exterminate all of the Jewish people from the earth, in 1948, or even before, in 1937, there was an agreement between the Arabs following the 1936 Arab uprisals. There was no Palestinian people then yet. It was not even called Palestinian, but there were Arabs in this land, and there was an agreement to share the land. The Jews agreed. The Arabs did not agree. Since 1937 through 1948 and up till 2020, there were 12 such agreements that all of them were accepted by the Jewish people, and all of them have been rejected by the Arab people. This is how we got here. Then regarding the Islamic side, in 639 or 636, the Islam conquered this land. Then it was not a Jewish state. And then one of the caliphs, one of the Khans, consecrated the land, considering it Muslim land from 636. The Hamas, in its covenant, in its basic law, in its constitution, mentions that every inch of this land is Muslim, which is obviously not true. And the Hamas says that no Arab leader, no Muslim leader, and all of the leaders together cannot concede 1 inch of land, and that they need to kill the Jews in all the world, including all the infidels that are not Muslim. This is how this thing started. So Hamas in 1988 was not existing. And in 1988, there was founded a movement that is called Hamas. The basic law and covenant and charter of the Hamas, in all of its 36 points and chapters, is talking only not about what good they will do to the Palestinians, but how they need to kill every Jew in the world. Now, unfortunately, we don't agree with that. So that is the history of Israel.